The jury returning a verdict guilty on all counts in the kidnapping and murder trial of Andre Grier.
The court also chose to move forward with held a Grier sentencing hearing today. The jury agreed with prosecutors and found Grier guilty of the murder of Bianca Horton. The state said Grier planned to murder Horton to keep her from testifying in the murder trial of Cortez Sims back in 2016.
Well, the defense tried to convince the jury that investigators and prosecutors did not have the physical evidence to tie Grier to Horton's death. However, the jury didn't see the case that way. News Channel 9's Lily Butler joins us now live to tell us more after following this trial from the very beginning. Lily.
Yeah, Kim and Josh, inside that courtroom, Bianca Horton's family took the stand as the jury gets ready to decide the fate of Andre Grier. Horton's family telling the jury how her murder has impacted them. But what's going on right now is Grier's family also taking the stand, telling the jury how his upbringing might have affected him. And just hours ago this morning, that same jury that will decide the fate of Grier found him guilty on all 5 charges, including first-degree premeditated murder.
The jury's verdict is finding him guilty of all 5 counts.
6 days of witness testimony led up to this moment.
She was strong and true. She was strong knowing she was doing the right thing.
The jury heard phone calls from jail and saw photos of a hammer, chains, zip ties, gloves, and cleaning supplies inside a van Grier owned.
Empty. There was a lot of dirt on the floor of the van, but no rear seats, so the back was completely open.
Witnesses detailed the locations of cell phones police say were associated with Grier, moving from where Bianca Horton lived, worked, and where she was found murdered.
I don't know within urban culture, street culture, gang culture that you don't testify against gangs, you don't talk about gangs because you can be labeled as a rat or snitch and you can potentially be killed.
The defense maintained the state's evidence was circumstantial, based on a stereotypical perspective of gangs.
We don't get victims because we think that. That's the reason why we have juries of citizens.
But prosecutors urged the jury to finish the fight Bianca Horton started when she wanted to identify a gang member in court and bring him to justice for crimes, saying she was still fighting for the truth in this courtroom.
Let her truth ring loud and clear from this courtroom and beyond to the streets of Hamilton County.
Now, the jury is still in there hearing witness impact statements, have not begun deliberating yet, but the choices are Grier could spend life in prison without the possibility of parole, life in prison with the possibility of parole, or the death penalty. Reporting live in Hamilton County, Lily Butler, News Channel 9.
Lily, thank you. If you missed any part of the Andre Grier trial, you can find our past coverage right now in a playlist on the News Channel 9 YouTube channel.